It's time for the review of Seton Academy. Join the pack, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Seton Academy is a place attended by a plethora of interests and diverse animal species. Jin Mazame is one of the few humans there who also happens to overtly hate animals from the bottom of his heart. One day he stumbles upon the ratty and assertive girl Renka Omanaki, a small lone wolf without a pack, who has not a single friend. The desperate Renka tries to invite Jin into joining her pack. Jin, who hates animals, naturally refuses. Amidst the situation, Jin meets Hino, a fellow human, promptly becomes infatuated with her. After getting to know each other, the two decide to create a cooking club, and after a few black blood misunderstandings, Renka soon joins the club as well. Thus begins the wholesome and howery story of two normal humans, an adorable wolf, a truthful koala, a sluggish blonde sloth, and a feline with attitude in their newfound club, and a story that teaches that friendship can be forged by creatures of different kinds. This anime has about 12 episodes. It premiered January 7th of 2020 to March 24th of 2020. It has a side story based off of a manga series. It is comedy in school. Each episode is 20 minutes per episode and is rated PG-13. Now let's get started into the review. Now when you get started with Seton Academy, you think a couple of things. You kind of think it's like the anime version of Mind Your Partner the Monkey. And, well, it kind of is that, a parody of that. But instead of one human being at a animal hybrid school, there's two. So not only two humans in the entire school get to experience all the other animals kingdom type of anarchy. And I think what's also interesting about this anime, it does teach a lot about like wildlife and like their characteristics, how they like run a pack, how they develop a sense of like order in their high school, even with the different like animals that are all intermingled in this high school. Like there's still a sense of this group of animals run this way. A wolf has a wolf pack, and vice versa, anything like that. I feel like for Seton Gakken is a slice of life comedy in school anime, and the story follows Jin Masamina, our lonely human, who enters the school as a sophomore, and he, despite that him not liking animals at all, and when he encounters another human, Hino, the most beautiful second human girl in this school, his ambitions and goals seems to reach another like level as he stumbles across a pink wolf that is Oko Renka, our cute little wolf who dreams to build her own pack. And starting with Jin, apparently. He just wanted no part of it at all. And I think the story is very quite simple in the school genre plot, along with the comedy. The story starts off with a good pace, and it's very entertaining. Like once you like immerse yourself in a new school, especially with that school, what is comprised of other animals, especially humanoid animals, especially with the animals like specific things, and it's like also very interesting how the narrator explain like these fun facts, like did you know, and like a funny way to introduce like all these cute little characters, and the general knowledge of these characters and what their habits are, unique traits, and how they function. And I think that's some way a good element to keep the storyline with a good pacing. Along with the character design, they're very simple for the animals, and some are just really spot on. Especially if you studied animal anatomy and biology in school, it kind of helps out a lot. It's kind of like this anime is also like comedy in school, but also like a nature documentary in some sense. You feel like you recognize that, especially the narrators like, oh, what if this, or like, or did you know, kind of thing. Something that you kind of hear in like a nature documentary. And it's not like the animals like humoristic characteristics and their animal forms combined into one, and the uniform that represents of that animal. From time to time, it's like a human figure, but with animal parts like the ears, the tails, for example, or like moss for like the sloth, or vice versa. And all the cast is very well written, and they're also very well developed to their specific respective animal counterparts and characteristics. That brings the whole element of humor throughout the entire show. Now, along with that, the animation for the show is very spot on. It's very simple, very clean. All the transitions are very good. Even the background for each of the settings in the anime is very well done, very well diverse. With the animal cast and, of the people who bring these characters together. Along with the opening is very catching. You get to see more of the animated opening than you do in the actual whole series. At first you think it's like, oh, this big school of animals and only two humans. It's bound to be one type of chaotic mess one way or the other. But eventually it all works out. And also with the characters' movement in each of the scenes, very fluid, very simple, lovely. And also the cast of all like the bear predator animals are very interesting when they talk to the like animals who are like should be lower them above the food chain, but they're kind of not. It's kind of interesting how like they all have like their own little specific groups and cliques, and also there's a bit of fan service here and there. But you know, everything, yeah, it's pretty good, and also like it also I think with certain characters they're kind of will have a taken more liking to, depending on if you did like study animal anatomy and their characters and their habit. It kind of like really shows through the show. But that was very important because sometimes you're like, oh, you see hyena, and then and see back fact about hyena and the wolves and things like that. So you're kind of like learning as long as you're watching it. So you're actually getting an educational purpose towards it, while also getting a good time laughter to throw in the mix of it, and you just end up feeling more empathy towards the human characters, and I feel like in the animal characters, just depending on where you stand on that bias, honestly. But overall, it was a good anime to watch with your friends, because I definitely watched a couple episodes of this show with my friends as well, and it's very short. It's only 12 episodes, and each episode's only like 23 minutes, so you get to learn a lot of facts about each of these characters that you're introduced in each episode. And frankly, I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's really good. I want to see if they do try to either bring it back on next season, or if not, wherever it leads off in anime, you can always read it in the manga. That way you catch up where the anime left off at. And overall, it's filled with like a lot of hilarious antics that you'll thoroughly enjoy, but also very educational. Learn about different animal facts that you probably never knew before, or just discover something new about your favorite animal that you like. That'd be the hyena, the lion, the elephant, the donkeys, the zebras, or whatever animal that piqued your interest. But until then, enjoy this review, and I will see y'all later. Until then, bye. Thanks for tuning in this anime review. Give this big video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below in the comment section what anime you want to review next. And to join the anime family is to hit that subscribe button for more content and more videos in the future. And I will see you soon. Bye.